This video will quickly demonstrate how to use the word overlays from Photography Planet. We have several different types and sets of word overlays that are intended to be used with different types of photos. For this demonstration video, I'm going to be using an overlay from our set of wedding word overlays, and I will be adding it to this sample photo. So these overlays come in a few different formats. We have them in transparent PNG format as well as PSD format. I will demonstrate how to use it in both formats and when you would want to use each one. So this is the transparent PNG file. So the first thing I'm going to do is select all with the keyboard shortcut Control A. On a Mac it would be Command A, and then I want to copy to my clipboard, so I'll use the keyboard shortcut Control C. On a Mac it would be Command C. Then I want to go over to the photo and I want to paste it in with the keyboard shortcut Control V, or on a Mac it would be Command V. Okay, so now if we go over here to the layers palette, we can see we've got our background photo layer and layer 1, which is the word overlay. So with that overlay layer selected, I'm going to use the free transform tool to resize and reposition it. So I'm going to use the shortcut Control T. On a Mac it would be Command T, and then I'm going to hold down the Shift key and drag in the corner to resize it, and then I'll just move it to where I want, and when I'm done, just hit Enter. Okay, so now if I want to change the color, I can double click on the layer and select Color Overlay, and then change the color to whatever I want it to be. Okay, so that's all you have to do to use the overlays. The limitations of using the PNG file is that you cannot edit the text, and everything is in one layer, so all of the words and all of the decorative elements in the overlay will have to be the same color. So if you want to have a little bit more flexibility, you can use the PSD files that are included. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this overlay layer, and we'll come over to the PSD file. Now you can see in the PSD file there is a background layer, and then there are some text layers and some shape layers. So each element is in its own layer. Now before you use the PSD files, I recommend downloading the fonts. Each set of word overlays will include TXT, a text file that includes links to the pages where you can download all the fonts used in the word overlays. So before you use the PSD files, please download all the fonts so that you have them, and then you can go ahead and use the PSD files. So to use it, I'm going to copy all of, or I'm going to select all of the layers except for the background layer, and then I'm going to go to Layer, Duplicate Layers, and then in the drop down I want to select the name of the photo file, and that will duplicate those layers on top of the photo. Okay, so now I want to go to the Move tool, select the Move tool, and I want to select all the overlay layers, and now I'll use the free transform tool. So the keyboard shortcut again is Control T or Command T. Resize and position it. Now if I want, I can edit the text. So to do that, you would just use the type tool, put the cursor in wherever you want to edit. In this case I don't really want to edit it, I just wanted to show how you do it. And then since each element here is in its own layer, you can change the colors individually. So for example, if I want to make all of the text layers one color, you can do that, and then make the shape layers a different color. And if you wanted to make the text different colors, then you would just work with one at a time. change the color to whatever you want it to be. So the PSD files give you a lot more flexibility. It'll take a few minutes longer to work with because you'll be changing more elements, but you'll be able to get it exactly how you want it. And that is the process to use the word overlays to decorate your photos. Thank you for watching.